so these, I believe these are tomatoes. They look a little yellow because they're outdoors in the direct sunlight, but they're growing. And I've got peppers coming. They're just taking their sweet time. And I see some tiny down there. If you see the green, that's probably tomatoes or peppers. Peppers, because I put some more in here. Put some more peppers. But we'll see what's going to happen, because in this enclosed thing, and it'll probably grow up and then to the side, but I believe these are tomatoes right here, judging by the fuzz on them. But we'll see what they do, okay? I didn't give up on the vegetables, guys. And there's they're slowly but surely coming in, and there's more. I see tiny other. We'll see what's going to happen. There's going to be all variety of things out here, but we'll see how they grow. Flowers. See how pretty they've gotten? They're kind of filling out there. That one's for sure dead, but I never removed it. But this one filled out pretty good. And I'm just looking around here because we've got spider webs everywhere. So I have a damp cloth, and they just seem to want to get all over them. This one's doing pretty good. See, this one has really grown. It's way back there. But when you leave them in the hot sun, and I mean, well, these aren't in the hot sun, but if you kind of like, these don't get watered as often, they will get spider webs, and you know, they start messing with your plants and things. The mint over there has, see, these flowers are dead anyways because they've had it, oh, that one's heavy. Yeah, they bloom and then they die. So they'll be back. It's been really hot though, so I'll show you the mint. Let's see. Just trying to get all the spider webs so we don't have all that going on. But see how beautiful that is? That's just growing tall. The Mirandas gave us this, and it's just growing just beautifully. That one. Okay. Then we've got the mint. See the spider webs on it? Get those off. Just take a damp cloth and wipe them off. Like the old West, whenever you have the dry desert and you don't mess around, and you're putting no water, these cobwebs. But we are watering these babies often because the mint takes a lot. This is the chocolate mint. It takes more water than our rosemary, and the rosemary's back there. And I have to spray them again. It looks like they're trying to get something else on them. They've been going through a lot of things because it's been so hot, you know. But they smell good. That mint, I love the way the mint smells. But anyways, we're putting they're growing. They're still growing really nicely. And then our asparagus fern. This winter we should get, it tried to burn because it was so hot, look. But the asparagus fern should be getting, there's some more cobwebs, some berries on it. That's my favorite, one of my favorite plants right there. It's windy, kind of windy today, but it's not, because it's afternoon, so it's a little cooler today than it usually is. Alright, so that's what's going on with the other plants. They're doing alright, guys. These can do better. They've burnt. And, but they're hanging in there. Okay, I wanted to take a little picture of this. See how it's red? Hold on. Okay, let me wipe this off a little. It's so dusty. I'm having our window open for a little bit. But anyways, you see how that's red? That means the filter needs rinsing. And it's really doing its job in cleaning. But whenever it's red like that, means something's wrong with the filter. It's either clogged or it's full. And I picked it out a minute ago and it felt kind of like it just needs rinsing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out and I'll show you what it does after that. we'll go ahead and record them while I'm cleaning this thing out. See all the stuff floating around? That, I just fed them some peas, and I'm going to give them shrimp. I'm going to take that little thing out. But what I'm going to do, since it's not water changing day yet, I'm going to put some water in here with some Stress Coat. Yeah, I just changed the filter not too long ago. If you guys remember. Okay, I'll take it out. And what I did was I put I'll show you. I put it in this bucket. Take that out. And I'm rinsing it in this water. I have Stress Coat in here, so it's not plain water. I was gonna say plain white water, but no, it's not just plain clear water, rather. I'll probably end up having to change it again because this tank isn't as big with all these fish, so it's kind of like a smaller tank to where, you know, for the fish, they're gonna have to get a bigger one day, but they're dirtying it up pretty quickly, so this should hold it for a little bit. Now I'm going to change to another filter the next week. Water change probably. Not tomorrow. Well, we'll see what it looks like on Sunday. And if it looks like, then I'm going to go ahead and change it. But I'll just set this in there with it and give it some of that bacteria. You don't want to just put a fresh one in there. Okay. There, let's see if it changed. Let's see if this thing changed or not, if it got any. It's still dirty. See, still on red. So we'll probably have to end up changing that one. We'll have to end up changing it because it's not. Okay, so go ahead and look at them a little bit. If they flip around through there. They're on the other side right now. Get them over there. Okay, I'm going to end up changing it. I'm going to get a fresh one, rinse it out, and put it in this water that I just used. What you doing, Gail? Okay, so right now I redid the probably have a good show there, huh? This is the clean one. I put it in the water that I just rinsed the other one in. Plus it had Stress Coat in there. And I'm gonna take the old one out. It didn't change. You know, it's still red. See, it has to be blue to show that it's clean. This is the one has about had it, and it's because the fish tank is really small for them. You might have to change their filters a little bit more often. So I'm switching. See how bad that one is? And I'm gonna switch it for this one. And I'm gonna put it in there for a second, 2 seconds, before I do that. Okay. All right, now we're gonna switch it. Make sure it's soaked in there a little bit. Okay. And get some of the good stuff on it and bad stuff. Not bad, but good. Okay, let me stick it in there. Because I think that's the same filter I had, matter of fact, whenever I'm putting it back on there. Whenever I had the flood of food. Okay, see how it's blue? That's how you want it. You can tell, and that's what I like about these filters, is if you see it red, then you know it has to really be changed. You can rinse them sometimes and it'll change to red. I'm back to blue, but in this case it didn't. So that's it for that filter. I'm gonna go pour this on the plants, and next week I'm gonna record the tomato and pepper plants because they're doing well. They're getting tall because I put them outside. All right, guys, you have a good day. I was done, but I had to get 2 more because these are the big ones, big fish tank, the Oranda. Now these are the fresh ones. I just rinsed them because you got to get the charcoal off of them, the brand new ones. If you look in the other video that I had, we got a whole pack. It was like it's supposed to be a year supply. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyways, we had to get 2 more because I thought they would be good because I remember changing theirs, but it's been almost a month, so I go by this little thing at the top unless I know I just changed it and I'm thinking, well, maybe something else is wrong. But there they are, acting like they're hungry. I still got to give them their shrimp. I gave them the peas already, but theirs is red too. See, the top. Let's clean theirs off a little bit too. But it's red. Last time I didn't get to show you. I changed it before it was red, but I wanted to show you that it does work. I put these new plants in here so it can get the bad bacteria. But anyways, we're going to take these out. And what I do, I already rinsed them and it didn't help, so they've got to be changed. So I'm going to stick them in with these. You can tell the difference in them, can't you? And no, it doesn't hurt it. You just want to make sure that you get enough of this good stuff, you know, to go in the bacteria. Not bacteria. I'll just call it the good stuff to go back in the water because, you know, you don't want to recycle your tank again by putting clean ones, and then people have had their fish tanks really mess up by adding their clean filters first. Put that there for a second, and not dipping them in either the stress code or something. You know, you want to make sure that they go by. I love getting in the camera. I'm just cleaning off over here a little bit, but I still need, like Sunday, I'm going to be cleaning it. I'm going to be cleaning see the difference in the two? The good ones are in the middle. And I just squeeze them together a little so they can get a little bit of that on there. And put them back in here. See? See, they're in the little slots. There you go. One time I think I put it in there wrong and it was not the filter. Okay, but this time I can tell by looking at it. And I could fill them. Last time I rinsed them and they did okay. But they're like, hey, give me a break. Okay, so these are going in. Now we've got the fresh ones. And I put some good stuff with it. And bad, so. And then you'll see when we put this back on, it knows that it's clean. And see how it's blue again? That's all you look for. And like, if you ever concerned about, should I change it now? Rinse it out first, because I did rinse it the last time that I was, instead of changing it, and it changed back to blue. So I was like, okay, good, they're good. But this time I rinsed them, and it was still showing red, so that means something needs to be changed. So have some on hand. If you can't get them right away, then just rinse them, and that should help for a little bit. But I got the, you can get the 12 pack, or I mean the year pack supply, then you should be good for a while, because I've got quite a few in there still, lots in there, so they'll last for a while. But anyways, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna go pour this on the plants, the water, and I will let you see, have a picture of them. I mean, a glance at them. I'll show you my vegetables too, because they haven't sprouted anything yet, but they're getting ready to, I can tell. But I had to bring them from inside because they weren't doing very well, so. But anyways, these guys are waiting for some shrimp. You want some shrimp? Huh? Well, I'll show you guys, I'll let you guys see me give them shrimp in a minute. Let me go dump this water. Okay, so I am recording them get their shrimp. I don't know what that is. If you see stuff floating around, that's, I just shifted things around so they can have a clean sink, but that's going to happen when you start moving stuff around. And they just ate, what is that? Actually, I just took out the old, where's my thing at? Let me go in here, because I don't like how all this stuff is floating around. I was just getting ready, and I didn't put any shrimp in there yet, guys. This might have came from that filter or something. So I'm getting some of this yucky stuff up, and I'm getting ready to give them shrimp, but I ain't going to put it in here with this stuff. I don't know where this came from. When I changed that filter, all of a sudden, all this stuff. And I know I rinsed it good, so it's not anything like that. I know I didn't put any shrimp in here. I don't think there's any. Looks like, what do you call that? What that is. Weird. Where'd that come from? What you guys doing in here? So anyways, I don't know where all this stuff came from that I just got to changing the filter. Might be from that filter, I don't know. Who knows? No, it's not. That's weird. So I gave them, what did I give them? I gave them some, looks like feathers. Huh? What the heck is that? Well, you guys probably know if you're watching this video. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But anyways, I'm trying to get it all up. So I'm not going to give them the shrimp yet. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and then I will probably give the big ones theirs first. Well, let me do a little bit of this, and then I'll give them some shrimp in a minute. But I don't know what that stuff is. It probably came out of the filter a minute ago, because I just changed it. Where is this coming from? Let me check everything out real good, guys, okay? But anyways, that's what I'm doing today. Uh-oh, it's coming out of here. Let me check behind here and see. Is there something coming out of this thing? It's like a lot of little particles or something. So I'm going to try and get everything up. And then I will give them their shrimp, okay? Let me pause it. Okay, so what I did was I took the plants and I cut a little piece out over here and put them over here, because I think some stuff comes off of the plants too. that part comes out, you can cut it out and add stuff in there. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna give them their shrimp. All right, so I cleaned most of the stuff out. It was like, I think it's from the plants when I was really looking at it. So there's some shrimp for them, a little bit of shrimp, and that'll be what they're getting. Close this thing. Indian their shrimp. So I stopped the filter and looked in it to make sure there's nothing, you know, it might be some old shrimp that floated up in there because it kind of looks shaped like it. But it came out and I got it, and I rinsed out the you know, everything. So okay, we're gonna go check on the other one. So they're enjoying their shrimp. We'll let the filter do its thing. It's a brand new filter in there, and let them eat up the rest of their brunch, dinner. I think so. Okay, I'm putting the shrimp in the other tank, which they are so happy to get. They love their food. Yeah, I didn't see anything in theirs floating around weird. So I'll go ahead and give them theirs. Alright, and I'm going to save this for a little later snack for them. Comes in this little thing like this. And see how we got some left. Just put it in the fridge and it stays frozen until you get ready to give it to them. Anyways, I'm going to head out and take some of these spider webs off of the flowers outside, and I'll show you our, see I'm going for it, and I'll show you what the vegetables are doing so far. Alright, you guys have a good day. Thank you, subscribers. See you in the next video.